I want to welcome you back to BLACKSITE, and tonight I have created a digital map of how the election will come out between Joe Biden and President Trump on November 3rd. You see, I have Joe Biden winning 279 to 258. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that notification button, hit that like button, also comment on this video. I have created a digital map of how this race will end up on November 3rd. We know that they will be counting votes probably for the next month of this election. But this is the way I see this election going. This is the final map that I have of this election. If you notice in this map, the key for Democrats in this race, they must hold the blue wall, what I will call the blue wall. And that is Minnesota with 10 electoral college votes, Wisconsin, and Michigan. This is where Hillary Clinton lost her race last time. She lost Michigan, she lost Wisconsin, and she also lost Pennsylvania. Those are states that Barack Obama all carried. If Joe Biden carries these states, he will win the presidency. And even most Republicans know it right now. But there are key states that you can watch early in this election, which will tell you if Joe Biden's going to be the next president of the United States. Watch the state of Ohio. No Republican ever wins the presidency without carrying the state of Ohio. Trump carried it by 9 points in the last election. Bush carried it twice and he won re-election. But Trump has a difficult problem. He almost has to run the table. And what I'm talking about is the battleground states that they're always talking about. You have Ohio, which is a battleground state, Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Nevada, and Arizona. If you see Joe Biden steal Georgia, now Georgia will come in as an early return because at 7 o'clock, I think their polls close at 7 or 8 o'clock. And we know it has been a high turnout in the state of Georgia. If we see Georgia flip with 16 electoral college votes, the election is over. Joe Biden has won in a landslide. You could put it in that Joe Biden is the 46th president of the United States, because this is traditionally a red state because it's in the South. But we have seen a huge demographic change in Florida with the influx of people from the North. If Joe Biden carries the state of Florida, it's over. So what Trump has to actually do, just to be competitive in this race, he has to have Arizona, which Joe Biden is leading in Arizona right now by a few points. Some say Trump may carry Arizona. Trump has to hold Arizona. He has to hold Ohio. Biden is competitive, basically a toss-up. He has to hold North Carolina, which is a toss-up. He has to hold Florida, Georgia, just to be competitive. He also must hold Iowa, which is 6 electoral college votes. If Trump loses any of these states, he has to find a way to make up by winning several states. So for Trump to win, he has to find a way, because I got him at 248, somehow to take Michigan away. If Trump takes Michigan away and he turns it red, Trump is in the game and he's the next president of the United States. See, you see how close this election could be? See, if Trump carries all the states that he carried in his last election, in battleground, North Carolina, Georgia, Ohio, He lost Pennsylvania. Even if he loses Pennsylvania, even if he loses Wisconsin that he won the last time, but if he carries the state of Michigan, it flips to Trump. This is how fragile this election is. Trump is fighting extremely hard in the state of Michigan. You see him go there several times. I think he was in Muskegon, Michigan, northern part of Michigan, trying to get those votes out. But if Biden holds, if he holds Michigan, 279, 258, even if Trump gets that, he would have to have a combination of states to possibly win. Even if he carries Wisconsin. Let's go to Wisconsin. Trump, 268. Biden, 269. So something has to be made up somewhere else. And watch out for this state, Nevada. It's been extremely close out there. They got mail-in voting going on. Democrats are excellent with mail-in voting. Trump would have to flip a state like Nevada. And that's going to be extremely hard. I think he lost Nevada by about 4 to 5 points the last time. If he could flip Nevada, he wins the presidency. See, this is how fragile this election is for President Trump. President Trump really has a problem. He almost has to be extremely lucky because most of these states that he won in last election, he won them by less than 1%. And if you win by less than 1%, Biden can easily make that up with voter turnout in the inner cities. This is why you see right now Obama going to Philadelphia. He's in Miami today because if he knows if he can flip any one of those states, the election is virtually over. The only way Biden can lose this election is if he falls straight down on his face like Hillary did. And I don't think he's going to do it. I think this election is in a bag for Biden. I think Biden has all the cards. He's got COVID going for him, and that's the key. Before COVID came, Trump was going to win in a landslide, but I just don't see it happening. This is the map that I feel this is the way it's going to be election night. And I'm about to give Georgia to Biden. Because when I see that turnout in Georgia, I think that will be a bellwether early in the election to let you know that Biden is going to win in a landslide. So Trump has his work cut out. This is why you see him going 3 stops a day, 4 stops a day. They're talking about going up to the final days, he'll be doing 6 stops. Because they know Trump is in some serious trouble right now trying to win this election, which I don't think he has a chance of doing. This is basically, I would call a map that is basically the lowest estimate I would give Biden. I think Biden's going to go over 300. I think he might steal Ohio, Georgia, and even Florida. Joe Biden is the luckiest man in the world. I don't even think he should have won the Democrat nomination. But he was lucky. And he's going to be lucky, and he's going to win the presidency. I want to thank you for listening to BLACKSITE. I hope you subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and share this video.